When I got the car started, noticed a very strong smell of gasoline. I looked under the engine and couldn't really tell, couldn't see where it was coming from, and walked around to the back and noticed a puddle of gasoline right under the gas tank. And it was like running down the gas tank, dripping. So what I did was I pulled the back seat and looked at the fuel pressure regulator side and noticed that there was a significant amount of gasoline right there on the cap. What I did was I ordered a new OEM fuel pressure regulator from ECS Tuning, and I'll be installing that today. Before we remove the old fuel pressure regulator, we'll disconnect the negative side of the battery. And move it aside. Okay. We'll come to the inside of the car. The fuel pressure regulator is on the driver's side and the main fuel pump is on the passenger side back seat. To remove the back seat, all you do is pull up on the front tab like so, and that'll come off like that. Also get it from this side, and the seat comes off. I'll set this on top of the car for now. Okay, so under here is the fuel pump, and the regulator is on the driver's side. So fold this back. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this will stay back. There it is. Okay. The cover is held down by 4 10mm nuts. And we'll set this down there for now. And then we can pull off the cover. Okay. So there's going to be this connector here, and so we'll go ahead and press this together and pull out. As you can see, there's definitely gasoline, and it's coming from the cap area right here. So this, okay, yeah, I can feel some wetness right there. So it must be coming from here. So this is probably cracked or something. So to get to the fuel pressure regulator, we will need to loosen this locking cap. I got this cheap unit off of Amazon. It was probably right around $20. But it does require some assembly. That is on there very tight. Okay. It moved. Okay. I think I need to disconnect this first. The locking ring on this side, on the passenger side, looks almost rusted, and it wouldn't budge. So I sprayed PB plaster on it and see if it'll loosen it up just a little bit, and I'll try it again. to remove this. It's a little snug, but and there it is. Tuck it to the side. Okay. And I got this broken loose with I had to use a breaker bar attached to the tool, so now it should just spin right off. So set it aside. And fuel pump wants to come off. Okay. Finally got that line to come off. That was a bitch. Oh, I see it. There's the red tab there. Press on that, and that released it. Okay. Pull this up. And pop this one out. Okay, so that should be released. Let's go to the other side and pull it out. So we should press in. This lock ring is pretty rusted. I'm going to order a new one. Look at that. Not good. No wonder why it was leaking. Look at that, it's been chipped off. Wow. Not sure how that happened. This pressure regulator is so brittle. It's all been chipped off. It's probably from all this rust and vibration. Okay. Let's see, let me get this off. There, finally got it out. There it is. Let it drain a little bit. And there's debris in there and down in there. It's not, I'm gonna try to clean that up. Man, what is all in there? Oh, that's the rust. I mean, from the locking ring. Try to clean this off. And here's the O-ring we'll need to replace. So now I have a problem. When I tried to remove this, I broke the locking tab here. Where is it? Right here. Now the question is, can I get a new one, or do I have to replace the whole line? And where does it go? So let's go into the other tank, I think. Oh boy. I am going to use a turkey baster and see if I can get some of those sediments out. Alright, got most of the gasoline out. See if I can soak it up and to get all those sediments out. Alright, taking a couple of clean rags and see if I can wipe some of this off. Still in there, man. Okay, and here's a new unit that I bought from ECS Tuning. Excellent packaging as usual. Okay. This is an OEM unit from ECS Tuning. Looks exactly the same. Let's go put her in. Okay, let's try to fish this back in. So the regulator, pressure regulator, came with 2 new O-rings, which I forgot to remove the old one and put these in. Right there, just pry the old one out. I'll see if I can get it over without having to refish. Okay, yeah, that worked. A little dry. And put in the new one. I am a little concerned about the locking tab that I broke off during the removal process. For right now, I am just going to reassemble everything and see if I can locate another locking tab thing and try to fix it later. Let's see, where did this go? So the way this is we'll push this one in here like that. This one will go next to it. That. Alright, that ain't going. Right there. Like so. Alright, to put this back, just align that notch and push it down. Push in the ventilation line. I think it's a ventilation line. And push in the tank. Fuel gas line. Heard that click. Alright, the shorter one will go to the front one here. Click. Oh shoot. Need to put in the lock ring. Darn it. I I ordered a new lock ring, but until then I'm just going to put this back on, and then when the new one comes I'll swap them out. Okay, screw it back in. Okay, now let's put in the driver's side fuel pressure regulator. Okay, put the cover back on the driver's side and tighten it down. Okay, vacuum this up before putting the seat back on.